Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot, and we're doing your weekly reading for December 27th through January 2nd, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you, and especially all of those of you who have been with me throughout the year, and I look forward to a very wonderful 2022 with you. So let's get right into your reading. A reminder, these are general readings. Not everything will resonate every single time. Take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. If you do enjoy this reading, by the way, please do hit that like button there. Give me that good old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So, all right, let's see what we've got. We've got rock bottom in the reverse, and we also have the dry desert. The message of these two cards is actually fairly similar. Okay, we'll start with the rock bottom in reverse because I know you guys are all looking at that. Okay, the only way to go is up. All right, you might have been feeling as though you've hit the end of the road. Maybe you've hit a dead end. Maybe nothing's working for you. Okay, you could have had a difficult Christmas. I hope everyone had a great Christmas, but you could have had a challenging one. Not everyone's is wonderful, right? But this is really showing you that the path out, okay, the only way to go is up. But the path forward requires something a little bit different, something a little bit more adaptable, we shall say. All right, you may have been down a path, maybe you've been repeating the same thing over and over and over again, expecting something to change. And this is that reminder that by doing the same thing over and over again, repeating the same old patterns, habits, behaviors, and cycles, ways of thinking even, okay, will keep us stuck, will keep us in the same spot, okay, with no way forward. So the requirement here is to be changeable, be adaptable, be flexible, be willing to try something different, be willing to get out of your comfort zone, because you know what? No growth, nothing really happens in your comfort zone. It's just comfortable. It's just there. It's like familiar, but it's not always perfect, and it's not always what you want. It's what's familiar. So take a chance, take a risk, do something different, get outside your comfort zone, think outside the box, okay? All of these things. Your path forward requires a little bit of change, a little bit of adaptability, but there is a way forward, okay? So again, if you've been feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place, what can you do differently? How can you think about something differently? The dry desert here shows you that you may need to dig deep. The answers all lie within you. You need to trust yourself. You need to really connect with yourself, your higher self, and to really, find your way forward. Okay, the dry desert shows that the answers are not outside. Okay, we've got, sand. Okay, we've got a little cactus there, but it's kind of prickly. All right, and those answers, whatever you're looking for, is within you. And first and foremost, you need to find that truth within yourself. You need to find that truth within your soul. Okay. And, we do have New Year's coming up, and a lot of people are doing some reflection, right? You're looking at where you are right now. You're looking at where you've come from, and you're looking towards the future. This dry desert is like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see a path forward. Okay. There's a path here, but you got to be bendy. Okay, so go within and really think about things, okay? Think about what you can do a little bit differently. How can you change or adapt to your situation? All right, and the reason that there's cacti on that desert is because they are a plant that has adapted to the conditions of their environment. And sometimes that's what we need to do. We can't change certain things in our external environment. And here we are, we're almost 2 years into a pandemic. And, the world is all up, and just when things were starting to get better, things are like going all crazy again. Okay. And there's things outside that you can't change. You can't control. You can't, take the steps that you need to take to make yourself safe and all of those kind of things. But you can't change it. All right. So, but what you can do is change your way of thinking. You can change your perspective. You can change your outlook. You can change your path. All right. And you can really be adaptable in your own way. Okay. Because you're not going to change that environment or that climate. So you're the one that has to change or look at things just a little bit differently. It can be as simple as changing your mindset. Okay. Instead of focusing on a problem, focus on a solution. All right. Instead of dwelling on, you know, the past or things that haven't worked out, look out into the great wide beyond and look to your future, and then just don't let anything stand in your way. So let's see what else that we get for you here, Gemini. But the rock bottom, by the way, is card number 10, but it's in the reverse. Okay, and so it is an end of a cycle. There's a new beginning. There's something better for you on the horizon there. Okay, those 10s lead way to the 1s, the new beginnings. The dry desert is card number 31. 3s are very creative energy. 1s are new beginnings, fresh approaches at things. All right, 31 put together is a foundational energy, one of stability, security, feeling like you've got a good solid foundation. So this is what's coming in for you. So we've got the 9 of Cups. Nice. Some of you might actually have Aquarius in your chart. You might want to check out the Aquarius reading. That was super, super duper bright and shiny reading for them. Okay, but they had the 9 of Cups come out in the first position there as well. We also have the 6 of Cups. Excuse me, and the 5 of Coins in reverse. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's see advice from Spirit. We've got the 10 of Swords in reverse. And your blessings headed your way. We've got the Chariot. It's in reverse, but since it's a blessing, upright it goes. All right. The energy at the bottom of the deck influencing your week forward. Trust your intuition. We've got the High Priestess. Okay. And the High Priestess reminds you that all the answers lie within. There's that message. Okay, trust yourself, trust your intuition, connect with your higher mind, connect. You have all the keys to unlock the mysteries of the universe. The answers all live within you. Okay, and you need to be able to trust in yourself and to connect with yourself. And sometimes sometimes you may need to find a way to quiet your mind, engage in some meditation. Okay, in that quiet space of reflection and contemplation is where you find everything that you're looking for. Okay, in this particular card, what does it say here? It actually says something. Usually this is the book of knowledge that's in her hand, but darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. The answer lies in the darkness within you. Okay, in the shadows of yourself. And you have the ability here to really tap into all of that true potential. All right, excuse me. Sometimes we forget about that. Sometimes we look externally for our own happiness. The key is inside of you. There may also be something gets revealed to you in the week forward. It could just be that by going within, you find out a little bit of a mystery. Okay, solve a mystery, find the solutions that you're looking for. But there may also be something else that comes to light in the week ahead. Something that maybe you were hoping for, or something that's just maybe a little bit, at the moment, a little bit unknown. Okay, so keep your eyes open. Now your week forward. All right, so we've got the 9 of Cups, super happy, super positive, feeling really content, feeling really happy, wish fulfillment, wishes come true, maybe the fruition of your goals and your dreams there. Okay, we've got the 6 of Cups, which can certainly focus around children. It can sometimes be a little bit of a past energy there as well. The 5 of Coins shows that maybe your financial well has run a little bit dry, but you're starting to see a little bit of improvement. Excuse me. Okay. And so perhaps you have some sort of, we have Christmas, right? So you're recovering your finances in some way, right? Sometimes, maybe you overindulged in your kids or something like that. And now it's like, okay, let's, maybe my paycheck is going to come in. Maybe some of you get paid on the 31st. It is a Friday. All right, but there is an improvement that's coming in something. Okay, so let's start here, right? We've got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a completion, right? So for some of you, you had a great, wonderful, and bright and shiny, happy Christmas. Okay, you're feeling good, you're feeling pretty content, you're happy with wherever you're at, okay? Or you're at least, the very least, trying to keep a positive mindset. That could be as well. You've got your eye on the prize, you've got your eye on a goal, okay? And this is a wonderful energy to be in, whatever your situation happens to be. The 6 of Cups can certainly be a focus, on your kids, on your family this week, right? It is a card of children, but it's also one of innocence. The 6 of Cups can also represent enjoying the present moment. We have enjoying present moment, because the Six of Cups is a little bit of it is an energy of where it comes with the reminder to enjoy today, live for today. Your past may come into play, okay, or there may be some memories or a little bit of nostalgia, and that's perfectly understandable at this time of year, okay, but it's a reminder that we can't live in the past. We can use our past experiences to have a greater appreciation maybe of where we are today, and we can start to make plans for the future. But we can't linger in the past for too long, and we can't always live in the future. We have to remember to enjoy the here and the now, be in the present, enjoy the moment, enjoy where you're at, okay, have a little fun, okay? The Six of Cups is certainly one of having a little bit of fun. Now, I do have to say also, okay, that for somebody out there, you may have somebody coming back into your life. The Six of Cups can certainly be a return card. Now, it can be a return of a opportunity, maybe a financial one that comes back around, but it's usually a return of a person more than anything. And it could be an old friend reconnecting with an old friend. Okay, it can be an old romance coming back into your life. There may be some chapter of your life that you're not done with, that you're not finding closure with yet. Okay, there's some unfinished business there, because we do have the Ten of Swords in reverse coming out here. So it shows there may be some unfinished business somewhere. Maybe there's a dream that never quite got realized, all right, from somewhere in your past, and maybe now you're trying to resurrect a certain dream. Okay, it could be like a creative endeavor, maybe a hobby or something that's really fun, that gives you a lot of joy and pleasure that you haven't done for a while, and maybe you're just feeling like a kid again. Okay, but for some of you, there's certainly something coming back around. Okay, a person, a romance, a friend, a job opportunity. Maybe there's a job opportunity that comes in from an old work friend or work colleague. Okay, but there's some unfinished business somewhere. There's a chapter that maybe needs to close, okay, and hasn't quite yet. The door is open still, okay, and for some of you, maybe there's just something that you need to do in order before you close a chapter on something. And we are at the end of the year, and a lot of people are looking to close one chapter and open another. All right, so whether this is just like maybe some closure that you need in a relationship that you don't quite have, and Spirit's saying here, go find it. Go find your closure. Okay, that closure may be within you, okay, but it may actually be reaching out to somebody. Maybe there's some unfinished business, something that never quite got closed, something that didn't quite get set. Okay, and if there's one thing that being in a long-term pandemic here has taught us, it's about the important things in life. And the important things in life aren't necessarily material, right? They're quite often time, the gift of time. You can't get time back, right? The people in our lives, the ones that we hold near and dear. And, so maybe there's something there that, you want to focus on or rekindle or make amends with, right? Maybe there's some apologies that need to happen or some air that needs to be cleared. Okay, you're all got something just a little bit different going on. But whatever your situation is, it's set to improve. We've got the Five of Coins here, which is the Five of Pentacles, which is quite often a lack mentality. Now, this is in the reverse, though. Okay, so, right here, right in line with this rock bottom energy, there's been something challenging or difficult. It may have been short term, it may be long term, okay, and there's improvements on the horizon for you. This can be just a change in perspective. All right, this can be looking at alternate options and possibilities, right? Being a little bit flexible, a little bit more open, leaving no stone unturned, focused on finding those solutions and finding your way forward. For some of you, the Five of Coins, yes, may have something to do with your finances, okay? And where the well may previously have been dry, there's an increase, there's an uptick in your future. It could just be that you get paid this weekend. You're like, oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness I can make my rent. Or, oh, yeah, I've been like, skirting on a shoestring budget for the last week because I went crazy at Christmas time. But there's some improvements and some more positive energy on the horizon for you. Okay, it certainly is looking up. All right. Now, don't get me wrong. The Five of Coins in the reverse is still a little bit of a challenging card. It's not like you're going to have like some big windfall or anything like that with that particular card like that. It would be like slow improvements. Okay, those kind of things. And like let's say you spent too much money at Christmas or whatever. You've kind of been eking by for the last all week, and then you get paid on the weekend. Okay, but it's also probably rent and mortgage day for a lot of people as well, the first of the month. Okay, so it's like, okay, yeah, I got money now, but it's not exactly like I'm rolling in the dough. I'm not going to stuff my mattress with it or anything like that, but at least it's something, at least it's an improvement. Whew, takes a little bit of a load off there. All right. Now, your advice from Spirit, okay, we do have the Ten of Swords. It is in the reverse. So there may be something that you thought had come to a close, or something that you thought had come to an end, that you may have the ability and the possibility of reopening that door again. There might be something that you need to revisit. All right. This also can indicate, okay, that again, there may be some closure that you need to find with something in order for you to complete your cycle, complete your chapter, complete your journey, and so that you can move forward. Okay, there may just be something simply as something that you need to let go of. Okay, maybe you need to cut your energetic cords with something. It might be some forgiveness or healing that you might need to go through with this. Okay, and that can certainly be something within you. All right, but there's certainly an improvement here, and this could even just be that shift in your way of thinking. The Swords is all about your mental processes, right? Your thoughts, your way of thinking, and even your words, your communication, all of those things. So you might be making this huge shift from trying to transition out of negative into positive. Okay, trying to make those little improvements in your life so that you can move forward with something. Okay, so if there's something being holding you back, all right, this is your time to face it. This is your time to close that chapter. This is your time to really look forward to the future, not let anything hold you back. Okay, don't punish yourself for something that may have occurred in the past. Okay, or for mistakes that you think that you may have made, right? Because doesn't this look like one of punishment, right? All these swords in this person's back, right? It looks painful, it looks difficult, it looks challenging, but it is in the is in the reverse though. So there could again even be something that you've been holding on to, you've been clinging on to, maybe for a reason, maybe not. Okay, it could be hindering your progress forward, but there is a need to either find that closure, release something, and let something go so that you can move forward. All right, there's certainly some sort of action of some kind that is needed on your part. Okay, so whether it's just this shift in your way of thinking, right? Maybe there's that opportunity that might come back around. Okay, you may have left the door open on something there. Okay, and you might have to hash out some things and try and make slow and steady progress. Okay, but there may be a possibility there for you. All right. But the blessings headed your way is the Chariot card. The Chariot fills you with drive, determination, self-confidence. It's an action-oriented energy, one of overcoming obstacles and challenges, and by your own actions, you get this Chariot going. By being in alignment, by knowing what you want, by speaking your truth, and by being authentic. Here you go. Okay, moving on and moving forward. This is an energy of destiny, okay? And you're moving on the right track, on the right path. So just trust that whatever your journey is, whatever your inner guidance system tells you, whatever your inner compass tells you, okay, that is the right direction for you. And this does bring in success. Okay, achievement is coming on here on the horizon. So whatever action you take right now, think positive, think forward, leave the past behind, okay, or maybe even make amends. All right, and you can move forward with clarity and a sense of purpose and really achieve whatever you want to achieve. Now, I do have to say, because this is a weekly reading, okay, got to bring it down a notch just a little bit. The Chariot is a movement card, okay, so moving forward, moving on, those kind of things. But the Chariot can sometimes represent a vehicle, a car, Okay. And, you know, so for some of you, maybe you are, maybe you're getting a new car. Okay, that's nice. New year, new car. That would certainly put you out of pocket just a little bit. Okay, with that 5 of coins there. All right, maybe there's a loan that you need or something like that. Okay, but yes, some of you, maybe you are getting like your dream car, your dream vehicle. Maybe you've been driving a beater for quite some time, a little POS. And maybe now you get something a little bit improved. It may or may not be the car of your dreams. Some of you've got the 9 of Cups coming in here. Why not? Maybe you had a car that you always wanted from the time you were a kid, and now you're like, well, it's gonna cost me a pretty penny, but you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. Okay, for some of you, you might actually have an improvement in your ride there, and it's not necessarily the one of your dreams, but it's an improvement from what you had, because maybe you didn't actually even have one before, because maybe your car broke down or something like that. So that just saying. Okay, so there may actually be something vehicle related there for some of you in the week ahead. If that's you, congratulations, because I understand there's a little bit of a shortage for certain cars around or something, and especially used cars, I think. I don't know why, but anyways, so I'm in the market for a used car, and I'm looking at some of the prices going, ew. So that could be what we're looking at there too. So, but you might just find a diamond in the rough. You never know. So I'm going to leave that part there for you. We're going to close out your reading with a couple of last bits of advice, wisdom, and guidance from our angels here. So last bit of information for Gemini, please. What else do we need to know? And you know what? The thing is, in your reading, the only 2 major arcana that are here is the Chariot, with the underlying influence of the High Priestess. So really, you have the ability to change your situation, exactly what your Oracle card showed you. So here we go. A couple of angel messages here. The situation will improve. There you go. Spoken by the angels. Okay, if you think you've hit rock bottom or you can't find a way forward, trust yourself, trust your intuition. You're being shown the way. Things are getting better for you. Slow and steady progress sometimes, right? It's not necessarily like a big windfall or anything for some of you here. Okay, it's slow and steady wins the race, but your situation will certainly improve. And we also have something that may be unlikely. All right. And, you know, so this is showing that there may be a situation here, okay, probably related to this 10 of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're trying to keep the hope alive on a dream or something like that. And the angels are like, you know what? You might be beating your head against a brick wall with something, and maybe now is the time to do something a little bit different, right? We do have that rock bottom in the reverse, and that does show that there's something that there's something that someone out there keeps repeating over and over and over again, expecting a different result, and it has an unlikely outcome. You need to do something a little bit different, okay? And so whoever that speaks to there, okay, that's a big message that's coming through for your weekly reading. I'm going to leave that there. I hope there was something in this reading that resonated with you, Gemini. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye.